Welcome to day 7 recap. I have been trading the My Funded Future Challenge account for 7 days, and one thing I can tell you right away is that I'm closer to fail the accounts. Price opened very strong in one direction, very similar to yesterday, and similar to yesterday I couldn't find any setup either. However, because I have seen this many times, some part of me knew that missing out this move, I just missed the clear price action of the day. Now chances for a reversal or consolidation increases, and while trading, before doing my first trade, I was already dealing with the fact that I probably missed the best price action of the day. But I call it missed, but honestly it's just no setups for me. But my mind see this drop, this clear move, and feels like there must be a setup here. Either I have to take a look into my strategy or learn how to let this go. What was my plan? What was I seeing? Why was today not the day? Well, like I mentioned before, I saw this clear price action. I couldn't find any good setup for me to enter for more downside, and now the price has moved a lot. For more downside, I wanted to see a 2-leg pullback, and because of that I managed to figure out my first trade, my first and only win of the day. Price did this first uptrend leg, and I thought it was possible price could do another uptrend leg. That's why I entered here with a stop order targeting this previous swing high. Small win because I still consider this a reversal trade and I wanted to risk that much. So that was my first trade. Now that trade was just to test the water, to see how things were working. Like I said before, low risk. It wasn't my actual plan. It was something, a small scalp. It was even a reversal. So after price took this swing high, now I was seeing price at the levels that I wanted to enter for more downside. So I was scanning all the time to enter for more downside. Since we were close to 1050 macro, I wanted to enter after 1050, and that's when I saw this inverse fair value gap and this candle closing below of it, and that was my perfect entry. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and as we can see, I wasn't much time in profit. I got stopped out right away. Price didn't move that much in my favor. So that was my second trade with the same account I did this scalp. So now I'm down $500 in this account. So I did 2 trades with the same account. And for the third trade, I decided to change the account because to me, this looked like a raid on stop loss. I decided to re-enter once again for more downside. I enter after this candle closed below this inverse fair value gap, and immediately the reaction was not positive. And one thing I was saying is that when I enter on a trade and this happened, I lose about 90-95 confidence on the trade. And when it get close again to my entry level, I feel it's like an opportunity to exit the trade and know that it's actually going to work out. In this case, it did move a little bit more in my favor. I was in profit for a few minutes, but price just started to consolidate, and that supports more the idea that this was not going to work. I was saying that sadly in my case, price just started to balance, and once in a balance price action, if for example, if this decided here to move in my favor, since we were breaking out of the balance, out of the range, there was a high chance that price was going to reverse. Or if we go to the upside, get out of the range, could happen the same. So both case scenario in this situation were negative for me, because here I will get stop out and here price will move in my favor, but then it will stop me out. So this was a horrible situation to be on, but I decided to just sit and watch. I didn't move the stop loss, I didn't take partial, just waited until price did exactly that. It stopped me out and then move a little bit more in my favor. However, I wanted to take partial at a 1-to-1, which was around here. I wanted to close at least 2 contracts, and then final target was this swing low. We can see price never reached that low. And yes, that was it for today. 3 trades, 1 win, 2 losses, and overall a losing day. I keep thinking that when price is trending, it's going to do a pullback and then continue trending for the rest of the day, when in reality it's most of the time like that. It just do a huge move and then continues to consolidate, or sometimes reverse. I still keep learning, and many things I have tested a lot of time and I still making the same mistake. Like today, I have seen a lot of times that reversal at 10 a.m. and I have more confidence on price continue trending, like doing a pullback and continue for in the initial direction. But the truth is, most of the time price goes from trend to balance or sometime reversal. That was it for today. I'm not one that likes to say that price action today was bad or it was good. I think it's every day is different, and the successful trader is the one that is capable of adapting to each environment, and that's what I want. That's my goal. That's what I consider being a successful trader. So this is it for the recap of day 7. All the accounts are still tradable. However, 2 of them are close to being fail. I truly believe that this week I will at least pass 1 or fail 1. I don't think there's another week for one of the accounts. So why don't you stay tuned and follow me in my live stream or watch my recap to see what's going on with my journey. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And honestly, I hope I see you tomorrow in the live stream.